Do you believe Dolph Ziggler or Summer Rae?
I have to believe Dolph, only because I have a friend that somewhat the same scenario happened to. And it was the girl's fault, and it usually is the girl's fault, especially in wrestling.
Okay, all right. Ginger Beast?
Isn't that those people who wrote that song, like, I just wanna fly?
It is Sugar Ray.
That's Sugar Ray, yeah. I gotta give point to Mowgli for knowing that. Who are you siding with? You siding with Dolph Ziggler or Summer Rae?
Sugar Ray.
Oh. Sure, okay. Big Stick Roosevelt. Who are you siding with, sir?
I am siding with Team Hello, ladies. That's right, because Dolph Ziggler was wearing the white towel just like my man back in the day, Val Venus, and this is nothing that Summer Rae hasn't done before, because remember, when she was with Fandango, there was, a little something going on between her and, I forget who that terrible storyline involved, but did I mention that I don't really care for this storyline all that much? I mean, seriously, relationships and wrestling, when are they going to learn that it doesn't really work out too well unless it's an ECW and Raven is trying to get what's-her-name back from Tommy Dreamer and then somebody crucifies him?
I'm going to give point to Big Stick Roosevelt just for bringing up the memory of Raven. I think he's still alive, though, I'm not sure. Probably, I don't know. Okay, let's go with Ginger Beast first. Will Sting defeat Seth Rollins later this month at Night of Champions and become WWE World Heavyweight Champion?
No one will defeat Seth Rollins.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay, Seth Rollins, as far as Ginger Beast is concerned, the only champion for the rest of time. Okay, fair enough. Big Stick Roosevelt.
Will Sting defeat Seth Rollins at Night of Champions? Well, I'm not quite sure. Although it would be great to see Sting run with the title, I don't know if that's what they want to do. But then again, if Sting is only going to be in a couple matches, then why have him go on a 2-match losing streak? But then again, remember, Seth Rollins has to face John Cena and defend the United States title before the main event where he defends the title against Sting. So the question is, will Seth Rollins make it? How will Seth Rollins try to get out of it? And what do I think is going to happen? I think Seth Rollins just may hold on to the title, but he's going to lose the United States Championship back to John Cena. And wait, who's John Cena?
Correct. Mowgli, what do you think about this situation?
I think Seth Rollins will win as well, only because you give him a win against Sting, the most iconic wrestler of all time. It really it does make him one of the best ever.
What is your personal chant?
Pickles! Pickles! Pickles!
All right, very interesting. It is near lunch. Uncle Stan, Big Stick Roosevelt, what's your chant during SmackDown at the times you need to?
My chant is, "This is Albany," because Albany is wrestling town.
Okay, that is not much of a chant, but I assume you'll do it more like a chant when it happens. Mowgli, your chant.
New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks.
All right. Final question. This is for all of the marbles, and no, you will not be receiving marbles for your participation in this. Would you grow facial hair like Sheamus? We'll start with Mowgli.
For fun, or?
For marbles!
For marbles, honestly.
I mean, why not? You figure when it's not coiled up like that, it doesn't look as ridiculous. Everyone loves a good beard, just like yours. You look great. Love what you're doing with your hair, by the way. Keep it that way. It's perfect.
I'm trying.
So yes, I would grow facial hair like Sheamus.
Okay, Uncle Sam, Big Stick Roosevelt. Sheamus hair.
I already did it in 1998 for my prom, but I got stood up. But afterward, I kept the beard on, and then who looked stupid?
I'm gonna assume still you, Ginger Beast.
Sheamus is a ginger, and I support my fellow gingers, so no.
All right, that's confusing, but we'll accept it as an answer. That wraps up our wrestling debate. Later on, we may put voting up so you can decide who was the winner of this debate. Was it the Ginger Beast? Who's channeling Chewbacca right now? Uncle Stan, Big Stick Roosevelt.
I want you to speak softly and carry a big stick.
He's been waiting all afternoon to say that. Or Mowgli. May already be the champion. I'm not sure if we brought that from home or if that's ours, but Q103 albany.com, just probably below this as well if you're already on the page.